Cooney's Corner, Bob wants to talk about quarterback play.
Now, let's see what's in Cooney's Corner.
Yeah, so you're going into this, and we know all about Patrick Mahomes, and we obviously know all about Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes, as we've talked about, is probably the best at improvising during a football game, or as good as anyone I've ever seen. You know, the way he can get out of a pocket, the way he, we've seen it. He'll throw underhanded. He'll chuck a pass, from the middle of his chest. He'll do all different things to gain yardage. But he's got that bum ankle. And there was a throw that he made on Sunday where he was going towards the sideline, and he made the throw and then really limped back to the huddle. I mean, it was bad. You could tell he aggravated it some more. So he's not going to be 100%. So you're talking about an improvisational quarterback that is dealing with a bum ankle, which must take away some of that improvisation. And you have a quarterback whose arm strength has been questioned before. Didn't really show all that much this year, but now he's got a wonky shoulder. And does it take him back more towards the quarterback whose arm strength was questioned last year? So all of that put into play, and forget the names, whatever, which quarterback would you rather have? Would you rather have the guy who can make things happen on his feet better than anyone maybe in the history of football, but one of his feet isn't doing well, or the quarterback whose arm strength has been questioned, but not this year, but now he's got a wonky shoulder?
I'd rather have Hurts.
Would you?
Yes, because of the fact that both quarterbacks are very mobile. And I think that there did appear to be a little... I don't think his accuracy, especially on the deep ball, has been there since this injury. It doesn't... Yeah, he's had some nice throws downfield, but there have been more inaccurate ones. And I can't believe the amount of balls that he's thrown, that he's tried to do those sideline throws that he throws out of bounds.
Yeah.
He was delivering balls within the shoulder width of A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith along the sidelines consistently over and over again. He doesn't appear to be making that throw often. The other day he did the Devontae Smith drop. Other than that, he's not really delivering them. He's throwing a lot of balls where they're going more out of bounds.
Missed a wide open A.J. Brown.
At least
didn't put enough air under it. Yeah, on that one.
No.
But you would still take him.
I would. Yeah, I absolutely would, because the idea of someone being slightly hobbled when they're mobile, I think just takes away a little bit of his superpowers. And I saw the other night, Cincinnati doesn't have the Eagles pass rush.
No.
Not even close.
No, they do not.
And I saw opportunities, and I said, okay, the Eagles would have gotten home on this one, especially in the second half, when the offensive line was getting worn down at the Chiefs a little bit. They were letting in. They were giving them opportunities to make plays. They just weren't getting them done.
Pat, who would you take? Would you rather have Mahomes with the bad ankle but still being the great quarterback that he is, or Jalen Hurts with the wonky shoulder after having a MVP season?
Yeah, give me Jalen Hurts.
Because of the injury,
ankle,
right?
Yeah, the ankle injury is just... I really think it's just going to get worse as time goes on. Now, they're going to rest him for 2 weeks, and it'll be better there for a bit, but I just have a hard time believing that he's going to be 100% back to being Patrick Mahomes. I think because Jalen Hurts was able to... First of all, the injury happened at this point 2 months ago, so I think the 2 weeks of rest will better benefit Jalen Hurts than it will Patrick Mahomes, where that injury happened 2 weeks ago. So I think that there's a better chance to get 100% Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl than 100% Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
And if it was 100%, I'd take Pat Mahomes. But
I like how they were saying yesterday, the Kansas City media was saying, Patrick is showing no ill effects of having played in the game on Sunday. Like, word has it Patrick's fine. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea. He didn't practice yesterday. He didn't do anything yesterday.
I mean, the ill effects would be, is the ankle any more swollen than it was to begin with?
And are they going to tell us that?
Yeah.
No, they're never going to tell us that.
No, it's Star Wars. Nothing to see here.
What he's doing is just as remarkable as what Lane Johnson is doing. Lane Johnson playing, and people have touted it this way, playing practically on one leg.
It's unbelievable.
It is, and what he did to Bosa, what he limited Bosa to. Did you guys see the Twitter I think it was Baldinger had it.
Yeah, Brian Baldinger. Yep.
Oh, my God. John, you might not have seen this. On the play where the Eagles went to run a tight end screen, they faked going one way. They faked going towards the right, and then they were going to come back to it, but it was blown up, so Hurts just had to throw it away. On the play, Baldinger says, yeah, the play failed, but watch this. So they lined up Mailata on the right side instead of his normal left side. So they went power-heavy right side. He was one-on-one with Bosa. Two hands, grabs him by the chest, and I mean throws him down like a rag doll, and then lays on top of him and just lays there. And it looks like, in Baldinger's head, it looks like he just is breathing in his face saying, yeah, I'm going to be here all day, dude. And Bosa, what I noticed about it, Pat, Bosa didn't struggle to try to get up or push him off. He just laid there. Like, yeah, dude,
it's like, you got me.
So
I mean, it was unbelievable.
It's kind of incredible because the Eagles go into this game with their left tackle, who's got that shoulder injury that he's been dealing with all season. Their right tackle's got like a torn groin, and yet they're still shutting down,
dominating.
Defensive Player of the Year candidates. They'll play another one in the Super Bowl. So it is really incredible what they've been able to do.
Truly is it's a magical season.
As much confidence as we have in this team, and as amazed as we are at their play, it just keeps coming and coming and coming. Like that what I saw with what happened with Mailata and Bosa yesterday, I was like, oh my God, look what these guys are doing. The fact that Lane Johnson totally shut down Bosa, as Pat said, on one leg with a torn abdomen. Like, how are they doing this?
Just that? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
We're talking too much about it. It's amazing. He's unbelievable.
Yeah,
he's ridiculous.
These guys are freaks, man. I mean, this offensive line is the best I've ever seen, and I've had a whole life of really good Eagles offensive lines.
Yeah. Honestly, it's what gives me the most confidence going into next Sunday.
Absolutely, it does.